Welcome to this week's edition of NCDOT Now. I'm your host, Miracle King. With heavy rainfall and flash flooding recently in North Carolina, are you prepared for when severe weather hits while you're driving? Bad weather can strike at any time, creating hazardous driving conditions, so it's imperative that you're familiar with some important safety tips in order to stay safe. If you must drive, stay alert and be ready for sudden stops. Allow for at least twice the normal following distance between vehicles when the road is wet. If your vehicle starts to hydroplane, take your foot off the gas, lightly apply the brakes, and then steer in the direction of the skid. Remember that state law requires you to turn on your headlights when using your windshield wipers. Finally, avoid driving through standing pools of water or flooded areas. A foot of water can carry away many vehicles, while 2 feet of rushing water can carry many pickups and SUVs. Most flood-related drownings occur when someone drives through standing or rushing water and their vehicle is swept away. Slowing down and taking a few extra minutes could save your life. For more severe weather driving tips, visit readync.org. This week, hundreds of leaders from the research, commercial, and public safety communities came together for the first annual North Carolina Drone Summit. Speakers, exhibitors, and flight demonstrators from across the globe showcased the present and future of the unmanned aircraft systems, or drone industry. Some of the session's topics discussed ways to use drones for coastal water rescues, new technologies with a public safety focus, and envisioning what the future of mobility with drones could be like. Drone racing and over a dozen flight demonstrations showed attendees some of the many practical applications of drones, including collision reconstructions, bridge inspection, law enforcement, and digital mapping. As you're doing back-to-school shopping, why not consider buying an additional item for the governor's school supply drive that's running until August 17th? Typical supplies such as paper, pens, pencils, spiral notebooks, and tissues can be dropped off at all state employee credit union branches across the state. The supplies collected will then be delivered to schools statewide. That's all for this week's edition of NCDOT Now. Make sure to stay in contact with us on Facebook and Twitter at NCDOT. You can also follow us on Snapchat and Instagram at NCDOT.com. From all of us here at the North Carolina Department of Transportation, safe travels.